So we're in the law of sacrifice, and the law of sacrifice says a leader must give up to go up. Okay, so leader must give up to go up. Now I will forewarn you about this. As I go through this, you're probably gonna start thinking this sounds depressing, but it's not. It's actually the opposite. The leader's definition of success, it says less rights, more responsibilities. So less rights, more responsibilities. So you, as you grow as a leader, you get less rights, right? We're, kind of live in a day and age of just, kind of pounding the desk saying, I want my rights, and actually takes more responsibilities. Okay. So there's three levels of this, which he unpacks. The first one is others first, mission first, leaders last. Okay. Others first, mission first, leaders last. So others thinking of what is in the best interest of the other person, no matter the cost. The mission, you're making decisions based on the mission and the value and the direction, no matter the cost. And you are the one who gets the last as leader, meaning that you don't, you are the one who takes responsibility when things fail. You are the one who gives the glory away when things go well. Okay. That's the order. That's how it works in the type of leadership we focus on, I should say. Because a lot of times you think as I grow as a leader, I get more accolades and I get sort of a comfortable life and, accumulate more and more comforts, right, at the end of the day. The leadership we're trying to do is actually the opposite. And if leaders must give up to go up, then they must give up even more to stay up. It takes all this to get there, and then you have to continually give up to stay as a leader. Sacrifice, more sacrifice. And sacrifice is a continual payment, not a one-time payment. It's continual, over and over and over again. If you want to stay up in those things, if you want to be a leader that continues to grow in your relationship with your spouse, you have to continue to give up and pay more and lay down more and sacrifice more. Relationships go haywire because one person feels like they need more, they demand this. I have my rights. It's the opposite. Lay more down, give up more. And he says, if you succeed without sacrifice, somebody before you paid that price. And if you sacrifice, but you don't succeed, somebody behind you will succeed. So it is a laying down. It's a long-term thinking. It's difficult to do, but it's the cost of leadership, which is all about wanting to move people to where you believe they need to go, that they want to go. And so that's the law of sacrifice. Now, what I said to Mackie this morning, was on the phone with Mackie, I said, this actually, if this is done right, it actually produces joy, because there's discipline, and a disciplined life that is executed continuously is actually one full of joy. It's literally a freedom and joy filled. It just doesn't look that way from the outside perspective, but it actually is when all is said and done. Where the opposite of that is one that is not a disciplined life, and it produces slavery. You just constantly feel like I'm a slave to my lack of the ability to be disciplined or to sacrifice, essentially. So I'll stop there. Comments, questions, disagreements?
Yeah, I think it's the leader must give up to go up is really unique to me, because you do have to give up a lot to like go farther. And that can be time, it can be in a lot of different ways. Patience. You can give up a lot of things that impact you in a good and bad way. So but I think that's a big deal.
It seems like this is like one of the major ones. Like if you follow all the other laws but not this one, you know, there's a huge piece missing, and not saying that you'd be a successful leader by just using this approach, but you could probably, you know, make a difference just by following this approach, you know, just by the law of sacrifice. And like, you know, if you just keep that, like that thought in your forefront all the time, like this seems to be like the like the the critical point for all the approach to like the servant leadership and whatnot.
Yeah,
This law of sacrifice.
yeah, for sure. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Good.
Agree.